What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the Kobe 4 Undefeated the Lakers colorway, the Kickwho godkiller batch. Before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the other content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. I really appreciate that, and it is super helpful. You can also be sure to follow me on Instagram. You can follow me there for more detailed info on the shoes I review. Also TikTok at kvegaskickz. And guys, I really appreciate all the support on the channel. So we're going to jump right into these Kobe's. So this is one of 4 colorways that were released undefeated, and then the Lakers, team colorways. I do have a retail pair of the Spurs that we can kind of compare them to shape-wise and whatnot, but I can say that these fit and feel just like my retail. This is the Kickwho godkiller batch. Let me bring in their information, of course. I'll also have this in the description for you, including that discount code KVEGAS. Always good on their site, and they will definitely get you taken care of. So bottom of the shoe, guys, you got that Kobe 4 outsole. Of course, it's split solid rubber, and then the semi-translucent look as well. Looks nice. You got that real carbon fiber. Herringbone can never go wrong with. So these are good for traction, no problems at all. Your Phylon midsoles and a nice flat white. You can see the Zoom Air back here at the heel area. Looks good. This pair, going around to our medial side and looking around the toe box, looks to be very clean as far as glue residue. Don't really see those extra white lines from a sloppy glue job, so good craftsmanship. Always like to see that. Now, as far as the fit and the comfort of these shoes, these are men's 13, which is my natural size. Fits me absolutely perfectly. Didn't have any issues with these at all. Fits just like my retail. Comfort wise, they do stick to the Pro setup, so you're going to get that zoom unit in the heel and then nothing up in the forefoot as far as zoom. So the Kobe 4 is really good for court field. Plays more low to the ground compared to the Kobe 5 or the Kobe 6. Because of that trade-off, you don't have as much cushion, obviously, but you can swap out the midsole, or excuse me, the insole for a more cushioned insole if you would like. I've done that on some of mine. You do have that option, of course. The upper of the shoe, you got that first gen Flywire here in purple. The patent leather is very soft and pliable on this pair. It actually might be slightly softer than my retail pair. My retail is a little bit more stiff than this, and I've worn those a ton. So I was pretty impressed with how soft these are, more comfortable actually. And then you got the purple laces, also comes with the bright yellow, so you do have that option as well. You got the mesh on the tongue, of course, and then up at the top of the tongue, more of this patent leather that has that kind of prismatic look. Looks nice when the light hits it. And then you got your Shizuku in gold. Really good shape and feel of the tongue. And then of course you got the yellow hits on the sock liner, and you can see the insole, of course, has the Undefeated logo on this one, the Shizuku on the other. I did remove it from the other shoe, so we'll take a look at that momentarily. The godkiller batch does a good job with their spacing on the swoosh. Covers up about the same portion right here. If I put my finger there, if I had an S2 batch, not of this shoe, but just in a Kobe 4 in general, there would be more space there. So they do a good job with that. You got more of that kind of patent leather up at the ankle collar. Also has that kind of prismatic finish to it. I think you can see when the light hits it, kind of that almost like a little rainbow look. Looks good. And in the back of the shoe, of course, on this one you have your 24 and the Undefeated logo. The other one has the 8. Undefeated logo looks really good. Trying to give you a good shot of that. And while I've got them like this, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my retail. Obviously these have been worn a ton, so I mean they're creased up, stretched out, but I think you can see like overall height and everything with everything across the board. Kickwho did a really good job. Spacing on everything is really nice. Give you a shot maybe like this. What I was talking about with the placement of the swoosh and size of the swoosh, toe box areas. I mean, I think they did a really good job replicating this. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints, again, comparing them to my retail pair, which I absolutely love. As you can see, I've worn them a ton, so I'm really happy to get the Lakers colorway, hoping that Kickwho's going to go ahead and release some of the other ones. Yeah, because they haven't done that with the Undefeated, just this one colorway. Medial side looks good. Let's bring in the left one and take a look at it. Mirror image of the other shoe with the exception of the logo, and of course the number 8 on the back as opposed to the 24, but both of those looks good. Give you another shot of that Undefeated. See the effect it has on that, and just give you a good view all around of this shoe. Outsole looks great. feel the materials, again, actually a little bit softer than my retails, a little bit more stiff up here on the retail pair, so I was happy with that. And then that Undefeated logo, did a really good job replicating that as well. I'll show you the retail. I will say the retail, I was gonna say it might be pressed in a little bit more. It's tough to tell, I don't know, but they both look really good. Let me get the light on here, guys, and take a look at our strobel like we do, and should be able to clearly see, oh yeah, you can definitely see it, the outline of that top-loaded zoom unit in the forefoot, and then of course nothing in the heel, in the okay, let me restart that. Zoom unit in the heel, and then nothing in the forefoot. Sorry guys, sometimes I get tongue-tied. But anyway, you can see that zoom unit in the heel, again, sticking to the Protro setup. Inside, these just came with regular tissue paper as per usual with a Kobe, and then you do get the correct insole. Tons of glue on this, so if you're gonna swap it out, go ahead and do it right away. This one does have the Shizuku, the other one had the Undefeated logo. I think you saw that earlier. So good job on these. Let's set them to the side and take a look at our box. You do get the correct Protro box without the scale pattern, which is what we would have gotten during this era of Kobe, so that's correct. Got a swoosh here, branding on the bottom, another swoosh, and your box label is Kobe 4 Protro Undefeated PE, Court Purple, Multicolor, Men's 13. Inside, of course, just regular white tissue paper, nothing else inside the box. Is pretty standard for Kobe releases. And box really well protected in shipping. I always appreciate that because I do keep mine in the box. And shoes looking great. Again, comparing to my retails, no problems, no complaints at all from me. So anyway guys, that's my unboxing review of the Kobe 4 Protro Undefeated, the Lakers colorway Kickwho godkiller batch. I hope that you enjoyed the review and that it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about this pair in the comments. Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys. We got a lot more reviews coming your way.